it's Zach with Bored with Friends again, and I am so excited to bring to you the next evolution in gaming. That's right. Some of you may know I am a huge Transformers fan, as you can tell by my lovely Earthrise Cliff Jumper, who is, taking up a little bit of space on the screen here. I really like the Transformers trading card game from a lot of the videos on this channel. I really like some of the older Transformers video games. There is a new Transformers video game coming out on several platforms, including the Nintendo Switch, and I'll tell you right now, it pales in comparison to what I'm going to show you today. That's right, folks. I have here the new Generation 2 Tiger Electronics Transformers video game. This thing looks incredible. It's when my kids saw it, they said, "What is that?" And I said, "This is better than a Nintendo Switch. This is better than an Xbox 360. Forget all those things. This is where it's at." Yeah. Anyway, so the Tiger Electronics games were super popular back in the 90s. I actually didn't have a lot of these, so I was really excited when Hasbro announced that they were going to do like a little commemorative line, because we all know what these things are. They're garbage. They're not that great. The graphics on these things are... Can you even call them graphics? I mean, they're like little still frame images. I mean, and this is coming from someone who occasionally dabbles in stop motion animation. This is the bare minimum when it comes to graphics. But I just couldn't resist it. It's so cool. I mean, it even says on here, 1993. That's when this came out. Plus, it's Transformers Generation 2. That is my jam. I did grow up with Generation 1. I was, very, very young when Generation 1 was on. I caught it in reruns and I loved it. It's what started up my obsession. But Generation 2 was right up my alley. It was super cool. Loved the designs, loved the color schemes. And unfortunately, I didn't have a ton of Generation 2 toys, but it didn't stop me from liking them. And this, when I saw that this was going to be in the lineup, I said, I have to get this. So I picked this up for $15 on Amazon. I'm pretty sure they've already started shooting up the prices on it, because that's what happens when people buy up crap that they think is going to be nostalgic. I'll be honest, I bought this for the nostalgia, but I pre-ordered it for $15. We'll see if it's worth $15 of fun. I'm guessing I'm going to get about 15 minutes of entertainment out of this and then move on with life. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know, like I showed you on the back, a Tiger Electronics game, this was like the cheapest option for video gaming back in the 90s. They ran on batteries. They had a little... I don't even know if it was an LCD screen. It had these little graphics that just beeped and booped around the screen, and when you press the buttons, the little tiny animations, like arms would slightly move. You'd see little spark effects for gunfire and stuff. I had a Star Trek The Next Generation one growing up, and I played the crap out of that thing because it was the only game system I had. It was great to me. Obviously, it's not that great now. But let's pop this sucker open. I'm afraid to open it because I do love the packaging. I mean, mine came a little bit messed up, but I'm really glad they didn't go with that stupid hard plastic clamshell style that I believe these, if I remember correctly, they all came in. You had to like cut them out with scissors, and you always cut your hands trying to get the damn things out. It was very obnoxious, but this is nice, and I love the old school Generation 2 logos, including the Autobot symbol. You can see everything on there. It's great. But this is a blister card. And that's right, it is no longer mint in package because I am opening it right here on screen. Let's get into this. Oh, it has an instruction manual because I totally need that. And we're going to pop that out. We'll set those packages aside. Now this thing ran on batteries. Oh, it feels good too. Like I remember this. The buttons, the lackluster D-pads, the little, we got off, sound, pause, on, and start. Call, convert, and attack. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Really nice. Nice looking. Oh, I need a screwdriver to get this open because we need to add some batteries. That's right, I got batteries. We're going to pause here so I can grab a screwdriver, and we're going to throw this sucker on. We got ourselves a screwdriver. Yeah, I thought it was just going to be a pop-off panel. See, kids, you had to work for your games back in the day. It does not feel like cheap plastic, which is good. I was afraid this thing would just fall apart on me. Look at that. Alright, let's see here. Plus is positive, minus is negative. Thanks, Woody. I think I got that right. I got that right. That pops in there. Oh, that sound. I don't even know if my camera's going to be able to pick this up. That's what's going to be funny. Screw that back in. Come on. Who'd have thunk that's what you'd be looking at? Alright. If you can even see this. Yeah, I can kind of get it to show up. Oh, look at that. There's Optimus Prime. There's the Generation 2 Autobot symbol I'm getting shot at. Oh, do I have to convert? Oh, cool. So this doesn't do anything. Oh, I can jump up. Okay, cool. So what's the point in converting? Oh, he transformed in midair! You can see the little tiny fire blasts. Oh, it actually shows him aiming down, too. What happens if I call? Oh, I died. Well, so that was fun. I was hoping for some, like, crappy digitized music or something, but... That's it? Oh, I gotta start again? Okay. Alright, so I can transform. I can transform back. I don't know what this does. I can't tell. Is that Bumblebee? Like, what is that? Alright, so I guess I have to convert, and then I can see the little things moving at the bottom there. I can't attack, but I can convert back. You'd think they would have written transform on there. And then so when enemies pop on the screen, I don't even know what's going on. This is crazy. There's a timer counting down. I should probably read the instruction manual. I hope you guys can see this. Alright. I'm going to read the instruction manual and see how to play this. Alright, so I've been playing for a little bit now just to get used to it, and I did read the instructions. This is actually a lot more... There's a lot more to it than I thought. Alright, so basically each stage, you play as Optimus Prime, which we saw. You have to move forward. To do that, you have to hold down the forward button, but you can only move forward while he's a truck, which is stupid, but I guess it makes sense from a very limited gameplay status. As you move forward, there's going to be these little P marks on the ground that give you power-ups, and the power-ups just basically add to your health. So you have to press down to collect them, but you can only get them while you're in truck mode. And then you have to quickly convert or transform back into robot mode when the screen fills with enemies and shoot them. Each stage, you can call on one friend, one Autobot. The first stage was Inferno. I thought it was Bumblebee, but to be honest, this screen is very small. Second stage, you get Jazz. Third stage, you get Sideswipe. And the last stage, you get Grimlock. There's actually 4 stages to this, and each one has a boss battle at the end. You had to fight all the Constructicons, and at the end of stage 1, you fight Long Haul of all guys. Stage 2, you fight Devastator. Stage 3, which I'm on now, you fight Ramjet. And then the stage 4, you fight Starscream at the end. So there's a progression to this. This is way more than I thought it was going to be. Like, I remember back in the day on the Star Trek game that I had, it was, you know, it seemed very repetitive. It just kept going on and on and on. You flew the ship, you landed on a planet, you fought some Romulans, and then you flew the ship again, and you had to dodge asteroids. Which sounds way more complicated and cool, but when you're doing it on this tiny little screen with these little, you know, moving images, basically, I don't know. It's kind of cool. I'll play a little bit more now that I know how to do it. So I'm in truck mode. I can convert and shoot. You can jump up and dodge things. And then you can convert back to truck mode and move forward. And when the screen fills with enemies... Oh, Devastator's back. Shoot. And then the hard part, I find, is trying to see the power-ups and also getting them. Oh, wow. So stage 3, you have to fight Devastator over and over again. There's also a time limit, which is interesting. Like, you're racing the clock to try to, you know, get to the end of the stage. This is way more than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I'm definitely going to die. This is hard to play this way. Also, there's no backlight, so you can barely see the screen. Yeah, I lost. But I got my high score now of 14,650. All right. So that's a quick glance at the future of gaming here, the Transformers Generation 2 Tiger Electronics game. Let me know in the comments below if you had this as a kid, because I guess it is a reissue. I believe it did come out. Otherwise, they wouldn't have picked this one. But it is Hasbro. They want to go with their brands. But there's other ones that are coming out as well. I think there's a Sonic the Hedgehog one. There's a Little Mermaid one, which my wife and daughters really want. And actually, my youngest daughter is super interested in playing this. So I'm going to have some fun letting her do that. But it takes you back. I've definitely gotten at least 15 minutes of fun out of it. So that's $1 a minute. I think that's a good exchange rate. And yeah, I think I'm going to try to beat this because... I was going into this expecting, like, I'll just, you know, take the mickey out of it and make fun of it for a little bit and make a quick video, but I'm actually up to the challenge. I'm kind of enjoying this, as stupid as it sounds. I mean, I got my Nintendo Switch just sitting over here because I was playing Animal Crossing earlier, but this came in, and this might take up my day. So everybody stay safe, keep wearing your masks, keep, you know, social distancing, take care of each other, care about each other. I know this is kind of, you know, a sappy message, but it needs to be said. And we're all gonna get through this. And if we have to get through it by playing crappy Tiger Electronics games from the past, that's what we're gonna do. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.